Hello, listeners of the Comprehensible Australian podcast. How are you today? My name is Josh, and I am the host of this podcast. I hope you're well today. It's a cloudy day at the University of Melbourne where I'm recording this podcast. By the way, this is actually my university. I'm studying linguistics and mathematics here. It is now the holidays, so actually no one is here, so it's very peaceful. Today's podcast is about mindfulness. How can mindfulness help you to learn English? Okay, let's get started. Before we get started in today's podcast, I want to ask you to please subscribe to my podcast. You can find my podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. I also have Instagram and TikTok, so you can follow me there. All right, let's get started. So firstly, what is mindfulness? I define mindfulness to be noticing. You notice what's around you. You connect with what is around you. Lots of people are not here psychologically. They're not here in this space. They are somewhere else because they are thinking about the past or they're thinking about the future. When you think about the past, you think about old memories and you feel sadness, you feel regret. This isn't good. When you think about the future, this is about what is going to happen. What's going to happen to your life? Are you going to lose your job? Are you going to get married? Are you going to have kids? Are you going to lose money? This is anxiety. This is worry. People think about the past or the future so much that they forget to think about the present, the now. What about now? What is there to think about now? What is there to experience now? Mindfulness is the practice of noticing what is around you. So, if I notice what's around me, well, I have these headphones on and it feels soft and warm. I'm touching a table and the table feels cold. I have a computer in front of me and it's making some sounds like I am in the present moment. I'm not trying to, but I'm not thinking about the past and I'm not thinking about the future. I am completely in the present. And this is mindfulness. How can mindfulness help you to learn English? I think mindfulness is a really powerful tool to learn English. Don't think about the future. Don't think about the past. Maybe in your past in English you have bad memories of learning English at school. It was boring, or your teacher was strict. Maybe your teacher was unfair or unkind. Or maybe you're worried about the future. Maybe you need to get a job in English. Maybe you need to pass IELTS or Cambridge. Maybe you have a presentation coming up soon. These are lots of worries that you may have about English. So, how can we be mindful when we're learning English? Okay, so suppose you want to study and you're going to study using my podcast. You turn on your podcast and you sit down very quietly and you listen to the podcast. You hear my voice. What does my voice sound like? Does it sound nice? Does it sound harsh? Is it loud? Is it soft? Is it quiet? Ask yourself these questions. What is Joshua saying? Do you understand? Do you not understand? Do you understand some words and not the other words? Do you understand the accent? If the answer is no, I don't understand, don't judge yourself. It's okay. Just notice that you don't understand and notice what you do understand. This is mindfulness. Pay attention to what you already know and what you don't know yet. This is also mindfulness. Don't judge yourself for not knowing. Just notice that you don't know. Say well done for recognizing the words that you do know, and just notice the words that you don't know. Noticing here is really important because then in the future, when you hear the word again, you are more likely to learn it. Also, if you're mindful, if you're practicing mindfulness, you are going to be more relaxed. We know that it's easier to learn when we are relaxed. So, can you use mindfulness to learn English? I think you can. I think mindfulness can really help you to learn English. It's really difficult to learn a new skill if you are worried, anxious, or sad. So, be in the present moment when you're studying English. Listen to the melody, the song. English is like a song. My voice goes up and down. Some words are stronger and some words are weaker. Listen to this, it's beautiful. English is a song, it's a melody. Okay, so this was how can we use mindfulness to learn English. I hope you could use one of these mindfulness practices in your learning of English. Okay, so that's it for now. My name's Josh, and this is the Comprehensible Australian podcast. I hope to hear or see you next time. Bye.